Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for watching this presentation. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ari Fahri Ahmad Sulintang, as a student from Siliwangi University. And today, in this presentation, I would like to discuss to you about how to improve your IELTS writing vocabulary by IELTSninja.com. And there are two key points that I would like to share to you. First is what is IELTS, and second is the ways to improve your IELTS writing vocabulary. And maybe some of you have heard about IELTS and wonder what it is. And according to IELTS.org, the International English Language Test, or IELTS, is designed to help you work, study, or migrate to a country where English is the native language. This includes countries such as Australia, Canada, New Zealand, the UK, and USA. And your ability to listen, read, write, and speak in English will be assessed during the test. IELTS is graded on a scale of 1 to 9. IELTS is jointly owned by British Council, IDP, IELTS Australia, and Cambridge Assessment English. And why we should take IELTS? The reason why we should take IELTS is, first, if you're looking to work, live, or study in an English-speaking country, then you must be able to demonstrate a high level of English language ability. And second is, English is the third most spoken language in the world, with 379 million speakers worldwide. And third is, being able to communicate in the native language of the country you wish to work or study in has a wide range of benefits. It is also essential for job opportunities as well as integration into the community. And last is, IELTS is the most popular test for those who are looking to migrate to Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and UK, and it is globally recognized by more than 10,000 employers, universities, and schools and immigration bodies, including 3,400 institutions in the USA. And now we come to the main points. The ways to improve your IELTS writing vocabulary, and I want to show you 10 tips to improve your vocabulary word for IELTS writing vocabulary. This is according to IELTSninja.com. First is look up words you don't know. Many people would advise you to read books, magazines, on what shows to learn new words, but at the same time, it is equally important to look up for the academic words you don't know. Many people have the habit to leave difficult and new words, thinking that those words won't be required in our life or exam. But try to make a habit of looking up for vocabulary words that you don't know about. And second is number two, keep a notebook for IELTS writing vocabulary. It might seem a bit old-fashioned to have a notebook to write down all new academics words and the meaning right on notebook, but it might help you to understand those words better. Other than this, you can even use the book to revise the written words when the exam is near. Number three is practice but don't exaggerate. So when you come with a notebook or find an app to learn new words, the only thing left to do is practice the word in real life. So in the case of speaking skill, you can take on any topic or question that was recently asked in the exam, and then try to speak about the topic for 1 or 2 minutes with the vocabulary you have learned before. Next, in case of IELTS writing vocabulary, you need to make sure that you don't exaggerate sentences because you can use a single but sophisticated word. This is a great practice to boost your vocabulary word for IELTS. And number four, try vocabulary building apps. And some of most of you own smartphone, and there are tons of apps on the Play Store or App Store, which can help us improve our language. Well, for starters, I would like to advise you to use vocabulary builder app on Play Store or App Store by Magus developer. This app, which not only has word understanding, but it consists of exercises, meaning synonyms that can really help you to improve your vocabulary. And also, this app has three different level: basic words, intermediate words, advanced words. And number 5, use YouTube for understanding. We all use YouTube for entertainment, but it should not to come to you as a surprise that there are hundreds of channels that provide English skills on the platform. And every such channel also talks about different academic words, and they speak about how a word is pronounced and how to use in a phrase or a sentence. Learning 2,000 rich words that are essential for your IELTS writing vocabulary is not something easy to do, and you might end up memorizing those words. In the end, it might not hold any value when you memorize words and not be able to properly utilize to utilize the word while speaking or writing. And what you need to do is to collect only 10, 100 or 200 new vocabulary words that you want to learn properly. Then once the list is collected, start searching them online, and you will be able to find all those online word in online with proper sentences and examples that might help you understand how one word can fit to another to sentence properly. Number 6, understand but don't memorize all the time. A phone number is meant to be memorized but not for words. Because a single word might have a few definite meanings behind it. In simple words, we can express a word in different contexts that do not mean the same at the end. The reason is simple. Memorizing a word might be easy, but sometimes the same word might not have one strict meaning. So the best way to understand this is to know about homonyms that are words with the same spelling, pronunciation, but have different meanings. And number 7, read newspaper. Reading is the best habit to learn new words, and it will also help you to improve your skill for IELTS speaking test. While you read articles or newspaper, try to underline the academic words that you do not know, or notice carefully if you come to know about the use of a word in different way. This will help you write on a different IELTS topic. Then check the word meaning in your dictionary and write down in your notebook, and try to learn this word and practice them on your daily life. And number 8, keep a dictionary. A very common method of learning vocabulary for IELTS test is to keep a small pocket-sized dictionary with you. If you never devote time to learning new vocabulary words in this way, you can develop this habit now. There are 2 ways you can use your dictionary to learn words. Firstly, you can refer it to any time you come across a new word and check this word meaning in the dictionary. And secondly, you can start learning the word in sequence from the first to the last page of your dictionary. And 9 is listen to audios and watch videos. The best way of learning the usage of new word is when you listen to the word being used by others. So you can watch TV programs, news channels, movies, YouTube videos, group discussion, talk show, and etc. But I prefer you to or to watch movies, YouTube videos, and talk show. Uh, According to my experience, it's the best way to learn a new vocabulary or new to sentence on how to pronunciation some word is really help you to boost your vocabulary. And also you can also listen to audios such as podcasts, songs, radio channels, and etc. One more thing that you can prefer watching or listening to the stuff that you find interesting so that you may not get bored and stop your plan to learn vocabulary. And last is number 10, learn idioms and connectives. Use of idiomatic language and sentence connectors while you speak on a topic, it will be effective. In academic writing tasks, you should use connectives while idioms can be avoided as they are used for informal writing. And hence, students appearing in IELTS general training may use them while writing a letter, but make sure you use them when required and do not unnecessarily try to include them. And there's 10 tips from IELTSninja.com, and it is always better to start something rather than delaying it. So, for instance, your vocabulary word for IELTS, writing vocabulary, and as well as IELTS speaking test, and try some method are you going to follow for bettering this vocabulary. And maybe this method, these 10 tips will help you to improve your vocabulary or writing tests for IELTS. Thank you. That's all from me. Thanks for your great attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.